Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bumbershoot, where we're covering life's chaos with humor and heart. And we just came off a week of summarizing our golf and gala. Yeah, Stars of the Vala. Stars of the Vala? Stars of the Vala. Oh my gosh. So my girlfriend in Texas who listens, Kelly, shout out, Kelly Renfro. Oh, no, you're not Kelly Renfro anymore. Eesh. You're, oh my gosh, I'm totally brain farting.
I hate when that happens. I do that all the time.
Ashcraft.
Yes.
Kelly Ashcraft. Ashcraft beef. They got first, so they are ranked #1 beef in their county out in Texas.
Really?
So shout out to Ashcraft beef. If you live in Texas, please buy Ashcraft beef. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't even know. I know I can't buy it here, but I don't know how far out you can buy it. But anyways, she works her butt off, so I know, and I trust her. So the beef's good, and the work is good. So she messaged me today. She's like, so we do this snap ship. We call it snap ship because it's a Snapchat friendship.
Oh, that's funny.
We're on Snapchat all the time, which is pretty much the only person I talk to on Snapchat. But we'll record like probably 30 minutes of snaps to like catch up on everything because we don't ever connect. So then she will come in and she'll be like, all right, so I listened to your podcast and da-da-da. She's a fan, total fan.
Aww.
But she's like, it sounded like maybe this year's stars, I don't know, did something happen? Was something weird? And I was like,
like how?
no, but here, to be honest, we were down like 100 people.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then, even though all the greatness happened during the event, we didn't raise the funds that we usually do. So that was probably my hesitation. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. I've very much come to, I don't know if you say the comfort place of knowing that God will provide in other ways.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because this year was just different and whatever happened needed to happen. So I was okay with it. But maybe it was a little bit of my like lack of full like, yeah, it was the best year ever, because it wasn't on like numbers
Next year
wise. Next year will totally be. And Kelly said that her and her husband are planning to come to that 20 year. Yeah. So we have a lot of people planning on coming to 20 year, and that will definitely launch us like to a very comfortable place.
Right.
Which will be great.
West Fest, I feel like, is going to just keep
yeah, that's going to keep growing too.
Getting bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah. So we're kind of keeping
the mic.
Oh, well, that's what I always tell you to do, make out with the mic. So today is another day in our series of interviewing our Charity for Charity beneficiaries.
Yay!
And we're so excited to have Miss Amy Martinez here today.
Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
Welcome. So so I got a little treat because I got Amy at Taco Tuesday today.
Yay! How exciting, lucky.
She had a massage, which is not as much of a pleasure as a necessity, right, Amy?
Correct.
I mean, I feel like mine are too, but but she had her massage and then rolled over to Taco Tuesday and then followed me over here. So yeah, it was great. And Amy's not been an easy cat to catch over the last few years. So I was like, so Chris was at Taco Tuesday and he's like, what do you mean Amy was on your podcast this week? I didn't hear any drops today. And I go, well, we're recording today, which we don't usually record on Tuesdays. But
That's right, it's not Monday.
It's not Monday. It keeps tripping me out. Like I keep going, oh, Alex is off tonight. What am I going to do for dinner? And I'm like, no, he's not. No, but Amy was available today because you don't have the kids on Tuesdays and Thursdays, is that?
Correct.
So the school pickup and all that.
Yes.
Which I feel like your kids are like 22 and 25, so
They're
it's
so
weird
old
that they
now.
are still in, you have a middle school and a high schooler still.
Yes. Life is super busy right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I can't believe they're that old, but then I'm like, they look so old that I feel like they're
both taller than me.
I know, it's crazy.
How did that happen? I don't know, but my prosthetist says if I want to go in and he'll raise my height. So
Oh my gosh.
Than them one day.
That's awesome.
I might have to do that.
That would be cool.
That's hilarious. So Amy mentioned her prosthesis. Is that what you said?
Prosthesis, yes.
Your prosthesis?
That's not what it says.
So I'm going to go ahead and jump into that because not everyone knows why you have a prosthesis.
Sure.
Prosthesis?
I remember a prosthetist, yes.
Prosthetic?
A
I thought it was
prosthetist?
prosthetics.
I feel like we're really...
It is, but a
Yeah.
prosthetist is someone who makes more
Oh,
prosthetics.
I get it.
Prosthesis. Okay, Amy, I'm going to bug you about speaking into the mic really intimately because it's easier to hear you that way. Okay, so why do you have a prosthesis?
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, no,
prosthetic.
I am asking why she has
Why
somebody
she has
that
the
makes
doctor.
limbs for
I
her.
get it.
Sorry, that's my bad.
I do. Shout out to Mike Ward.
Woo, Mike Ward.
Mayor Temecula.
Yeah.
My man. He makes my prosthetic legs for me. Actually, 11 years ago today was the last time that I kind of had a normal morning in life. I went septic from a kidney stone and lost both hands below the elbow and both feet below the knee.
Wow, I did not know
crazy?
that was the reason.
Yeah.
A kidney stone.
Yes, and that's
Something that
you
should have
don't
been
think
treatable.
about. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like what?
Wild.
Yeah. So, what is that noise?
Is it Cherie?
Is
she
Like
about-
the
Cherie
walls
back?
are being, or somebody's coming in around us. What is going on? We have headphones on. I can hear it.
I could hear it too.
It's very
like-
distracting.
It might be a squirrel.
I thought Dad was pulling up, and then I didn't. Okay. Anyways,
Maybe.
not to distract.
Maybe there's a
Or
mouse in the
squir-
wall
or
again.
squirrels. I mean, it happens all the time. Okay, so Amy, not to like totally downplay your whole kidney stone that turned to sepsis, but no, but in all seriousness, so you were brought to our attention at Charity for Charity 11 years ago. No, 10 years. No, 11 years ago, maybe.
11.
11.
Because it was 2015 when it happened, and
Yeah.
so in August-ish. We met
Yeah, August, September, I think.
And then I was the 2016
Yeah.
beneficiary.
Yeah, so she was our adult beneficiary. At a
I
very
remember.
young age, you were our adult.
I think it's 28.
You were 28, yeah? When that happened? Yeah, so you were a mommy.
Oh, the kids were
You are a
baby
mommy,
babies.
but yeah, your
Yes.
kids were how old at the time?
My daughter had just had her first birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
2 months
goodness.
before, and my son was 3 years old.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, so I remember, and to be honest, I don't remember exactly how you were brought to our attention, but I just remember that there was a mission to get you I'm going to say bionic hands? What are they?
Yeah, you could say that. Prosthetic hands.
Yeah, but mechanical,
They're
like
myoelectric.
the myoelectric hands.
Yes.
But that wasn't like in your application. Those weren't mentioned. What
No.
was mentioned was swimming legs.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
You do need separate legs to go in the water. I mean, technically, you could get by without it, but there would be a process. You'd have to make sure they were really dried out. Water and prosthetic legs don't really go well, so they do make some prosthetic legs that are more water resistant and just kind of helps you keep them separate and stuff. So, which is not deemed a necessity by insurance. So that is
Right. Like, we
kind
don't
of
want you to
all
live a
on you.
totally normal life. We'll just give you a
Right.
partially normal life.
Yes.
Ugh, that's so annoying. Well, so I remember, so take us back. Our office was in Old Town. And I'm like, okay, so this girl, oh my gosh, all she wants is swimming legs so she can swim with her family. So I start Google searching how to buy, like on Amazon. I don't even think it existed, but it was literally like a search like that. Like, how do I buy swimming legs? And I didn't know that. I didn't know. She's dying. I didn't know that world at all. So I didn't know the first thing about any of that. So I just start studying like how to buy swimming legs, and I'm like shopping people, like manufacturers of prosthetics. And you can't like call them and say, hey, I'd like to buy a pair of swimming legs. Like that's not how it works. And so Tracy Eves at the time was like, I had known her, I don't want to say in a past life, but basically in a past life. And she resurfaced through the kids' elementary school. And so she was like, I love what you're doing. I want to be a part of it. So she came in and I'm like, Tracy, I'm going to put you on the mission of finding out how do we buy this girl swimming legs? So she like left that day and came back and she's like, right here in Temecula, there's a place called Hanger Clinic that does prosthetics. I'm like, I'm searching the globe trying to find swimming legs for Amy, and I didn't know it was right in our backyard. And I didn't know you needed like separate legs. Anyway, there's so much that I learned in this industry. So yeah, that is kind of how we connected with Mike. And maybe that's when we found out that you really wanted the mechanical hands.
Yes.
That could have been how, I'm not sure. But that story, because she had little babies.
Yeah.
And we were like, she needs to be able, like, we're not going to get into all the gruesome truth about what happened to you, but it wasn't your fault.
Yeah.
So there's that. So we just wanted to, like, we wanted her to be able to hold her baby's hands and walk with them. And so we started spreading the word. And it went viral.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. This is all so new to me. I love it.
Yeah.
I love hearing
Yeah, well, she didn't know what was going on, but behind the scenes, that's when AC Pro came to us.
Oh.
Yes.
And they saw the story, which I can't even, like, we put it out there, but Dan Atwood from Toyota of Temecula, who, you know, he passed away since, but he was like, we need to get this girl her hands. And so he helped me start Stars of the Valley. And then when Amy's needs came up, it was like, we got to get this girl taken care of. And Terry Gilmore from Paradise stepped in, and we had a lot of heavy hitters. And we were able not only to get her hands, but also to get her car.
Yes.
Which
Yes. So awesome.
Which I
And
am
her
able
Swiftie.
to drive today.
Which she drives
I
today.
still love it so much.
Yeah, that's her baby. It's super special. I know. I hope she drives it into the ground because it has a lot of
That's my plan.
meaning for her.
Yes.
But we were able to surprise her. That was we surprised you at the city, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell us about
For the
that.
hand, yes. I totally was not expecting that at all. Completely blindsided. And I walk in and I remember seeing like Mike there.
Hanger
And I was-
Mike.
Yeah, and I was like, hey. And have this life-size check, and they just told me about it, and I was just like,
We presented
blown
her
away.
with the check to pay for the hands is what we did.
Oh, cool.
yes, just blown away. Just being in the thick of recovering and learning how to do everything all over again, and walking and being told by insurance companies that certain things weren't necessary for me. So to be able to get this check and get these, which it was just, you're just speechless, you know, to be going through such a hard time and know that there are still amazing people out there who will continue to fight for you, even though you're just going through and fighting every day. And having that kind of second army was amazing.
So I'm going to pause there and we're going to go back because I feel like we need to touch on. So you found out that you were going to lose your limbs in the hospital.
Right.
Because sepsis had taken over. And can you clarify? Because I think this is something that I kind of am a little bit, I feel like I thought it was this and then I think it was this, and then I'm like a little bit like, so was it the medication? What exactly was the reason for losing your limbs to sepsis?
So I had a kidney stone, which was too big for me to pass. And so that blockage caused me to go septic, which is a blood infection, which spreads everywhere. And I was basically, everything was shutting down. and they gave me a less than 3% chance of making it through the night. So they put me on the pressor medication, and that just basically shunts your blood to your main vital organs to help preserve them. So in doing that, I lost blood flow to my hands and feet, which, you know, I've been reading a lot of stories. It could have been a lot worse. There's noses and ears people had lost, vision, things like that. So I bounced back nicely, but I had a lot of time where my hands and feet didn't have any blood flow, any oxygen. So they started dying off, and that was weird watching this process just happen. I think it was right when I woke up. I was in a coma for 10 days. Right when I woke up, you can kind of see like the tips starting to go, and I think there was, it's all kind of foggy, that something with my feet that we had to do those amputations right away. And they were like, you know, we want you to have as much length left as possible, so you can wait it out, but there's a chance it could, you know, go higher than it will now. So I was just oddly at peace with it, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do this like now, and we'll give us we got a prep and stuff, and my family was looking at me like, are you sure? And I'm like, well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. The alternative is
Yes.
not appealing.
Yes. So then my hands, we did wait a little while, and we were trying different things to see if we can save some portion, anything. We tried for a few months, and then it was just
A few months? Wow, I didn't know that.
How long were you in the hospital?
I went in end of February, and I came home I did a hospital stay, and then an acute rehab center, and then I came home on Liam's birthday, April 1st. So a little over a month.
With your hands still?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So we were wearing like thick, like snowboarding socks to kind of keep them warm and circulated, and
Could you feel them at that point?
no, and they were okay. There was still some chances. We were doing some, like, I forget the term, but I would go down to like this x-ray machine, and they would insert a needle into my neck to get my hands to something to like help relax them and promote more blood flow. Did some crazy options to try to save them, but then they were just completely necrotic, and we just got to a point where it's like, okay, this is it. And when we did the amputations, it was actually probably one of the most freeing thing of just, okay, now we can actually move on. And I think the last one was in May of 2015. That's when I was completely labeled quad amputee.
Wow.
Did they do them both at the same time?
No, they did them one at a time for me because it was really painful.
Okay.
So we did them one at a time.
Okay.
So when they took them, you felt free, which is an interesting perspective.
Yes.
But then you had a whole lot of learning to do with
Yes.
that.
Yes. I guess I also just felt like now I could finally completely move forward.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
closure
Yes.
from what that was,
Yes.
which makes perfect
Closing
sense.
one door to open
Yes.
another.
Yeah.
But once my arms healed from the amputation and surgery, it was just I was on a mission to just get my independence back
Mm-hmm.
because I could do so much more without having the limitations of the necrotic hand
Right.
and without having like that pain or anything kind of holding me back. It was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Let's see. Can you show your... And then your legs are under there. So you put your prosthetic legs on every day.
Yes. So there's different types of prosthetic legs that you like systems. For me, when I first met my prosthetist Mike, I told him my goal was like I need to be able to put these on by myself because what I was in before, somebody had to help me do it, and it was just I needed that independence.
Yeah.
So that was one of my first goals and kind of biggest leaps into regaining my independence was being able to put my prosthetic legs on.
Yeah. And it's not like you don't roll out of bed and go to the bathroom. Like, how does that work? Do you have to, how does that, not to get like, we don't have to go to the bathroom with you, but I'm just like, you know, people wonder those questions, you know, like, you don't just get to jump out of bed. Like, what is,
Because you don't
what is
sleep
that
with
like?
them, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do have a power wheelchair thanks to Jay.
Yeah, Jay
Yeah.
O'Neill.
Jay
He
O'Neill.
is a link with a lot of our bennies.
Yes.
Yeah.
So sweet. That I'm kind of only in that in the morning or throughout the night if I need to go to the bathroom or if I go shower.
Okay.
But for the most part, I do kind of roll out of bed and put on my legs, and I'm in them all day until I go to bed.
Yeah. So they're just an extension of you now.
Yes, very much so. And that took some time. Gosh, it took me maybe about a year to be able to walk around Target because your legs just went through something insane, and you just kind of got to get used to them. But I did a lot of physical therapy and walking around, and my goal was to be strong enough to walk Disneyland with the kids. So that was one of my big, like, oh my gosh,
I did it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, you already did it?
Oh yeah, I think it was maybe like maybe 2 years after that.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, she like, I mean, honestly, you walked into the restaurant today, you walked out of the car. I don't even go there with my eyes. I don't, it's just like, it's
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 definitely
completely normal to me through you.
just an extension of me now.
Yeah.
And
And it fascinates me. Can you give an example? Because I've got the video on to show us how you do your phone.
oh
Because that is incredible. Are you left-handed normally?
no, I am right.
But you use your left hand on your
I
phone.
use the left. Sometimes I'll use the right. I'll use the right as well. But
yeah, like
I feel like I'm more just ambidextrous now.
yeah.
Because if this arm gets tired, I'll use this or yeah.
But you can navigate your phone better than me. I'm like, my phone picks up the wrong things when I'm texting it, and she like texted. She's like, got it. It's amazing. But
Yeah.
your phone knows you.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. It's a great tool.
That's awesome.
That's so awesome.
Awesome. All right. I was recording because I'm gonna post some of it, but not all of it. Okay, so when you became part of the Charity for Charity family, we want to kind of tie that in. What was that like for you?
Like I said, just in the thick of healing and just figuring out life and 2 little kids and getting this call. I was sitting in the Waba Grill parking lot off of Clinton Keith, and I get this phone call, and it's Charity, and I just remember her being so excited and happy. And it's just like,
Every single person said the same thing. Every beneficiary that's funny was like,
hey, it's Charity. With Charity for Charity.
exactly. Every single person has said that.
That's so you, though. That's so you.
Yeah.
And
So cute.
I just grateful and so excited. I don't remember if I've heard much about it before. But then just over the months being immersed into it, and it's just like, it was great and really, really helped me through everything. It was just, it's so hard going through something life-changing like that. But then having those little moments with all the events and stuff just kind of help you focus on the good and what you still do have. And the Stars of the Valley night was incredible and overwhelming in the best way. And it's something that just kind of heals your heart a little bit of like, I'm not alone through this, and there's all these people here just pouring into you and helping you in any way possible. I mean, the swim legs is...
Did we even get you those?
Yes, yes. I use them
Did we accomplish that?
Yes, I use them all the time, and I will be taking them with me to Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We need some video footage of
Yes,
that.
definitely. They have come with me on every single summer vacation.
Oh, yay. I didn't even remember.
It was at the city hall when she got them.
It was what?
It was at the city hall.
No,
that was
at Stars. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was?
Yeah.
What was?
Oh,
what's,
okay.
Sorry, what's City Hall? I mean, I know what City Hall is.
We used to have an event there in November.
Oh,
and it was,
okay.
And then we invited Amy to that event with the intention of surprising her.
Yes.
But that was not something we normally did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was
So she just got her hands that night?
That's all she got, yeah. It's just her
okay.
hands.
Well,
She's like, she just got only her $150,000 hands, but
Yeah, that was it.
that's all she got.
For both of those, they are specifically fitted to
Yes.
each individual.
You have to order them through the
Yes, there's like a you have to go
prosthesis.
prosthetist. You have to go in, and there's like a mold is taken of your limb that is being made, and then it's custom fitted. So
you don't just order them on Amazon like I thought.
Okay.
yes.
Or whatever.
Yeah. So if you lose weight or gain weight, you can't just go buy new jeans. It's very custom, so you gotta check. Yeah, it's
Well, they have to be able to suction on and all the things, right?
Yeah, and then if they get too loose or too tight, it can hurt. The bottom of your leg, it'll bottom out, or
The things you don't think
press
about.
on your kneecaps, and you're just like, so. Really keeps you in check.
So then after was it after Stars that year, or was it before that we had the thank you dinner for everyone that?
That was after Stars.
Okay, so remind me about that.
Or wait a minute. Yeah, was
I
it
feel like
after?
it might have
was
been.
in November. I know that.
It was
Or no.
at Gourmet. I don't think
No,
so.
no,
I think it was
after.
after Stars, maybe.
Yeah, it was.
And we
definitely
had the
after
thank you
Stars.
dinner, but I also invited all the people that, or maybe it was just specific to your hands that we did the thank you dinner.
Yes.
And we invited Amy, so everyone that contributed to Amy, so I don't know what month it was, it may not have been after Stars, but we invited everyone that contributed to her hands to a thank you dinner. But what she didn't know, that was with our Paradise Chevrolet connection, that we were surprising her that night with something else.
Ooh.
And that was her car.
My
Yeah.
baby.
Wow.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So the community, as you know from all of the first and second season of Bumper Shoot, is that this community is very tight knit. Even and even though that we're a big city now, we're very tight knit to this day. And that is when you feel it, is when the inner circle of this community comes together for something like that. And that was like all the old school people coming together
So cool.
and
I love that.
and doing that for Amy. And then Paradise invited you
Yes,
to
to
their
speak
event,
at their
right?
company event. Yes.
Wow.
That was fun. That was also at Chonga.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was.
Oh,
So they have an annual event, and they invited her to come speak and showed like this is what Paradise gives back
That's
to.
so cool.
And so yeah, they're
Wow, what a blessing. I keep getting chills.
Me too.
Yeah,
True.
I mean, the car is so amazing. Having to travel now with a wheelchair when I go on trips and stuff, like having that extra space in the Traverse to bring that is just, again, open doors to problems that you don't think about.
Yeah.
Of like, how do I bring this wheelchair?
And it's not easy to get a license. You had to re-license, right,
Yes.
to drive
Oh,
that.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it took you a minute, but
Yes.
you're rocking it now, girl. I'm so proud
I
of you.
still want to
Yeah.
see
So
it.
cool.
Yeah, it's I took about 8 years off of driving.
That would be scary if you think
Yeah,
about it. Like,
yeah.
that would be really hard.
Yeah,
Yes, I
I'm
think so.
definitely
And you have
glad.
kids, so you have to
Yes.
like think
Yes.
of them.
Exactly, but I'm probably one of the world's safest drivers right now because I can't hold my phone and drive at the same time. I'm
That's
very focused in the moment, and
Yeah,
I'm a great driver.
but you do it. Yeah, so cool, so cute to see
Yeah.
her in her car. Like I'm so proud of you.
I think that was just the icing on the cake was getting my license. That was
Of your
like,
independence.
I
Right.
am
Yeah.
fully
Yeah, independent.
independent, and
Yeah.
I can if I need to. And I remember after I did my test, I went through the pickup line to pick up the kids from school, and they were both just like, "Oh my god!" I think they were just as excited as I
Oh,
was.
for
because
sure.
Before it was just people who would offer to drive us around, or my mom,
Mm-hmm.
or we would Uber to school or stuff like that, and they were just so excited to just, okay, we're gonna pick up and go, or I'm like, you want to go to a friend's house? You want to go here? You want to go to this
We're gonna
event?
take
Like,
you.
I will take you. I don't care. You need to go to Target for last minute supplies. Let's go.
So sweet. Those kids are resilient. They've been through a lot, and they don't even know life. I don't think they really know life otherwise,
Yeah.
but they've really evolved.
Well,
and
I think Liam's more aware because he was 4. He still has memories
he
of
can
the
remember.
hospital.
Okay.
But Harper's, I've always been this way to her, but it's funny over the last couple of years. If we're out and I'll look at her and she's kind of looking in a direction with like a face, and she's like, they're staring at me. She's my little bodyguard.
Your protector.
And so I think I was only like a few years ago where I think it was, as she was getting older, of like, oh, you weren't always like this,
Yeah.
or this isn't your normal.
The norm,
And
yeah.
so I think, but Liam's kind of always known, and he's one of my biggest helpers. I mean, never, it's always like, yes, what do you need? Yes, I can do that for you.
Aw,
Yes.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
Let's visit that a minute and talk about what is it like to walk around without arms and legs in public?
For a while, it was, kind of what you focus on. Or maybe so I was just focusing on not falling. So, like, okay, one foot in front of the other, balance. But then, like, certain settings, you will get stairs and stuff. But I just think over time now, and with therapy and stuff, everybody's just curious.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's not every day you
would've-
see someone
Right.
without
That's a
hands.
good way of looking at it. too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, everybody, I know if I saw someone in my situation, I would be like, oh, I wonder what their story is.
You're
I wonder
right.
if it's similar to mine. It's just.
You'd want to know how it happened. You'd want to know how you do it. Like,
Yes.
it's really fascinating.
Yeah.
I mean, with us knowing you, I've been super, like, stoked to be on the inside because it's like, and have a relationship with you because it's very comfortable to like ask you questions and
Yes.
Yeah.
talk to you, and I kind of have that inside scoop. But I think about being on the outside, and
Yeah.
we've been out a few times and I don't think anything of it. because you're Amy to me. You know, like I'm used to it, and I'm not sensitive to it just because I'm used to you.
It's me, yeah.
But when I stop and think about what that would be like, I mean, obviously people are gonna look at you,
Right.
wonder.
Yeah.
You know, I don't recall ever. I've seen people with like one leg.
It's very rare that you see 4.
Yeah.
Right. Very rare.
And I want to ask them because I'm in this realm of like knowing that our Bennies would rather us ask than like just stare or wonder or whatever. But then, you know, I'm like, well, I don't want to be so aggressive about like approaching someone and asking, you know, like you kind of try to find like if there's an opportunity. So if I'm like in line with someone, I'll turn and say, what happened? How'd you get like that or whatever? And then
especially I love hearing or if a kid is like, my aunt has an amputee. It's like, it's adorable.
Well, and elaborate on that, Amy. Like, what is comfortable for you? Because I feel like part of this is sharing, like, giving you guys a platform to say, hey, if you see me, say this or do this, or kind of give people
or don't
kind
do
of
this.
or don't.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, it's hard to say for everybody because everybody has their own journey and no one experience is the same.
Right.
I mean, I have not really had like a negative encounter with anyone. Everyone's always kind of been really nice or, and I guess I could agree that it's like, just ask.
Yeah.
You know, it's, kind of helps like break the ice, break the mood and stuff. There's some people who are just, what they want to say doesn't always come out, or if they're just like, oh, well, I don't know if I could do that, or I just, just some things where I'm like,
You're like,
I knew what you meant.
yeah.
You have
Just
grace
leave it
for
at
people.
that.
Yeah.
It's just.
How do the kids handle when you're asked? Do they do okay with that? Or?
I think they're fine. They just kind of let me talk.
Lead, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they're ever really asked themselves.
Yeah.
Or what it's like, or what happened to your mom. I think maybe most of their friends, we've grown up with them through the school year, so they
know
all already know.
Yeah.
But
So I want to mention something really sweet, and that is that you were a single mom for a lot of this journey.
Yes.
And then you started dating a guy that you knew in high school.
Yes.
And it got serious. But I loved, he asked you to marry him.
Yes.
And you didn't have a finger to put a ring on, so what did you do?
I have my engagement necklace.
I just
Oh my gosh, I just got chills again.
Yes. He gave her a diamond necklace, and
I love
adore
that.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's so cute.
Yes. He is the bee's knees.
He's the bee's knees. The beats. The Baba beats.
Yes. We mentioned this a lot. I was married at the time, and maybe like a year and a half later, my ex-husband and I now separated, and I was a single mom for a while, and I feel like sounds cliche, but when I got to the point of like, I am okay being alone. I'm like, I can do this. I am content. I just need the kids. That's when Bobby kind of walked into my life, and met through a friend of a friend, and was just the sweetest person I've ever met, with more patience than anybody else on the planet. And it's just great about, we took our time and just kind of got to know each other before we introduced the kids, and they just love him and they all get along so well. And he has been there for me through my grandma passing and my dad passing away, and it's just been that rock and just kind of helped me go through everything, and is also one of the happiest people that I know, and just kind of always, keeps me grounded, but also keeps me adventurous, and has just been the biggest blessing in our
He
lives.
adores you. Like,
so
it's so
sweet.
cute.
And you guys are
to
the
see
cutest
that.
couple.
Thank you.
So
cute.
adores you. Yeah. I'm so happy for you. Yeah.
Thank
I just
you.
thought
Me
it
too.
was the sweetest, like, I don't know. I didn't even think about, like, how he would propose, and
Yeah.
like, it didn't even occur to me. And then I was like, a
Yeah.
necklace, that's so sweet. Like, I lost my mind.
Wait, so I just met Amy like in December, but are you married now, or did you just get engaged?
Not yet. We're engaged. Just
Taking your time. That's okay.
yeah,
That's all.
but there's no rush.
Yeah.
But also just, gosh, life just flies by.
Right.
It's already been 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So we've been engaged for
Nice
2.5 years.
engagement.
Yeah.
You'd have to, like, find
Yeah.
time to
Yeah.
have a wedding.
Yeah.
or elope or whatever.
Yeah, definitely just gonna do something very small
Mm-hmm.
and intimate and bigger honeymoons and just
Small is good.
yes. I'm like, I don't want to be stressed out and
No
anxious
way.
all day and
Yeah.
just
Yes.
not know where the
You guys
time
are
went.
not that. You're
No,
just very
we're not
casual.
flashy.
Yeah.
We're just hang with our close friends and family.
Roll with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute. Well, we, so Allison and I give Amy a hard time a lot because we would love to see her every day, or even every week, or even every month. And sometimes we go a little bit of time without seeing you.
Yes.
But I'm grateful that you resurface. And that I feel like Stars is one that I can almost always count on you to be at. And
Yes.
we get to see, like, we know we can see you there. I think you've only missed, like, one, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was during COVID. We had just gotten sick.
Yeah,
And I was
maybe.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's something, so it's really, like, and anytime we give you a hard time, it's because we love you. But we definitely, we just love, and watching the kids grow up has been just so fun. And we were just talking about at lunch how her kids are so, she goes, let's count how many times everyone's going to say, you guys are so big.
yeah,
Right?
And then she turned around and said it about Luke and Logan.
yes, I know. I'm like, who are these men?
Right?
But I think that's, just kind of circles back to how we're a family. And so Amy has watched my kids grow just as much as I watch her kids grow. And that's the beauty of this relationship and Charity for Charity.
And kind of full circle because Liam is a freshman in high school. And when the mention of community service hours popped up,
Yeah.
I was like, bud,
Yeah.
There's only one place to
I got it. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
it's actually really cool seeing him come through the Christmas event and Stars, like doing his community service hours. And I'm like,
That's
man,
awesome.
Love it.
he's all, I remember when you were a beneficiary, and he's like, I remember at one point on the night, like it being really loud, and I went and hid under the table. I'm like, awesome.
Well, he is still a little quiet and shy. So.
Yes. Yeah. So it was.
That's so cute.
And him being that way, it was actually like he was really grateful that he was able to do community service hours with you guys. 'Cause
Oh, I love
he's
it.
like, I've known them for so long.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we always want to, like, that is something that I wonder with these kids. A lot of them, like we're family to them. They run up and they give us a hug. And your kids are a little shyer.
yes.
We, like, kind of, like, come on to, hi, we overwhelm them. But you can see in them, even in their shyness, that they're connected. And so that's really sweet and special to us. And I feel like, it'll be something that's part of their life forever.
Right.
Right. No matter how old they are, when they have kids and their families grow.
Exactly.
It'll be cool. So next year we celebrate our 20th anniversary of Stars of the Valley. And you were our 10th year, weren't you? Our 10th year anniversary?
2016.
Yes. 2016.
Yeah, so the reason this year isn't our 20th year is because of COVID. Stole a year from us. But 2016 was our 10 years, so that was another milestone that we had celebrated with you guys and stuff. So it'll be really special to have, you, Cass, and Peyton, right? Was it you, Cass, and Peyton?
No,
You,
me,
Cass, and...
Cass, and
I'm trying to remember.
That was a rough
Peyton.
one.
no. Oh my gosh,
that your
why
first
am I
one?
blanking? I see her every year except this year.
Who is it?
She didn't come, and she's getting so big.
Are you sure it's not Peyton? Benson?
And not Raylan.
No, it's not Raylan.
No.
Raylan
was there this
is
year.
Peyton, Raylan.
No, why am I forgetting? I look forward to seeing her every year. Aylin.
Eileen.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, Eileen. Oh, yeah, she wasn't there this year.
I know.
And they usually are there every
Yes.
year.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm picturing Peyton because we were at South Coast and you guys were at South Coast and the walk of the, and all the things. So with that, yeah, Eileen. Okay, so next year my goal is to get every single past Benny
Yes, that would be so
at
awesome.
Stars. So that will be, yeah. So hopefully you'll be standing with, I know it'll be you and Cass for sure.
Yes.
So, and then Cass, you happen to know Cass
Yes.
when, but you didn't know each other were nominated or selected, I guess.
No, I've known Cass and her family for a while. Well, ever since my little sister got married.
So was it before both of you guys had your incidences? Or? It was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. And I don't know that you were both submitted the same year, so I don't think it was the same person, but I know Jay, maybe it was. Maybe Jay submitted both of you. I don't know.
Oh, I was just going to ask that. Who nominated you?
Maybe Jay. I think also a friend's mom of my sister's, Chris. I think she.
Maybe she nominated you and Jay nominated Cass.
I think so. I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
what it was.
But so it was just coincidence, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, is there anything else that you want to cover? Ladies, do you have any questions for Amy?
Oh, did you say you have a Chevy Traverse? Is that what you
Yes.
have? Oh,
Yeah.
I have the same car and I absolutely love it.
It's amazing.
Yes.
I love it so much.
I love it.
Cool.
What was my other question? I have one more. Do you like when people do things for you, like hold up a door, open a door, or are you like, you know what, I want to do it myself?
Those are fine. I think what like my close friends and family know, like let me do it first, and I will ask if I need help. Because I think it's only like Bobby or my mom know like, oh, this is the one thing that she doesn't like to do on her own, and they will just do it for me.
Right.
But for the most time, I always say when I was just getting out of the hospital, Harper was still in a car seat. And she was just learning how to like buckle the car seat on her own. And she was big, let me do it! And would just get so frustrated because she just wanted to try to do it.
Right.
But we'd be like, oh, we're going to a doctor's appointment, or we're going
We're in
to
a
do it.
hurry.
Like,
We want to do it.
come on. And I was also learning at the same time how to put my seatbelt buckle in there, like as I, without hands. So I'd also be like, let me do it, let me figure this out.
Right.
And it's crazy, I got like this whole new perspective on like kids and learning to do things.
that's
It's like,
Their
wow.
demand for independence.
Yeah. So I guess just I'd say we worked so hard for that independence. So if you see someone trying to do something with a disability, they just might need a few extra
Minutes, yeah.
minutes to do it.
Yeah.
And most likely they'll just ask if they need help.
But is it okay
That's
to
good to
say,
know.
would you like me to get the door? Like today.
Yeah.
So today was a good example. She had a shawl on
Yeah.
over her shoulders, and it was dropped down on one shoulder. And I saw her like twice go to pull it up. So I was like, of course I wanted to like reach over the table and like pull it up
Yeah.
for her. And then I was like, that'd be obnoxious. And then for me to get up, like I didn't.
Right.
So I was like, do you want Allison to help you get that thing over your shoulder? She's like, no, it's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I feel that's like an easy, like, I asked, you were fine. It wasn't an insult. It was a
Asking
simple.
is fine. There are sometimes if someone comes up to you and just does it for you, you're just like, oh, okay.
It was really hard for me to do it for you.
Yeah, I know. Today I was like, actually, like I'm warm, so it's like a little air vent having this off. So
Well, and we talked about that at lunch, and not to, we won't go crazy over it, but it was something interesting that you don't know about amputees, and that is that your hands and feet and head release all of your heat on your body.
Vent.
Oh.
Yeah,
they're a vent, and so
now
without
it
her
happens.
hands
I know
and
head,
feet,
but I
she
didn't know.
doesn't release the heat, and so see her hair, like she has a ton of hair, and she shaves the back because it's hot.
yeah.
So
So
she's
it still
hot
doesn't
a
come
lot.
out the ends of you?
Yeah, so if you get like clammy, you're sweating through your
My hands are
hands.
always
Yes.
sweaty.
For your feet get sweaty. It's your body regulating and trying to cool you down. So I was actually like, oh, being an amputee, I'm going to be colder. And I was so excited. And the doctors were like, actually, no, you'll run a lot warmer because your body has lost ways to release heat.
Oh, so now it's just your heat only comes out through your head.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Under her
I'm like,
million-pound hair like you. Yeah.
So I guess, gosh, like in 2019, I first started like a little undershave, and then in 2021, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do more, and I did a big undershave and just keep.
Was
it
it
up
really
most of the time.
helpful?
Yeah, because I loved doing my hair before. That was my crown jewel. I never left the house without my hair done, but now I'm like, there's some things that you're just like, that's just not how it is anymore.
Right.
You just gotta like,
Move on.
you gotta do a shift.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not worth it to have my hair down and feel like a swamp.
Right.
Yeah.
Then,
No, I
like,
get it.
if it's like up and off, then I am more comfortable and
Yeah.
I am in a better mood. And so I'm like, I don't know.
That's more important.
Well, next year for the
Yeah.
20th, Allie Rose, she has a salon in Old Town, and she's been doing the hair and makeup of our Bennies the last couple of years. They do, I put it to the test because there's been some not so great makeovers, but they do phenomenal. And so I'm actually meeting with her next week about, she wants to use the salon and she wants to like line everybody up for next year, like to do hair and makeup next year. So you can plan on that, and even if you want your hair up, they could do it for you, but you'll have it done for you next year.
Nice.
So that'll be fun.
Yay.
Yeah, they're amazing. So, all right. Well, Amy, it has been so fun hanging with you, and I don't get enough of you. I feel like I never get enough
Right?
of you.
I know, I miss you.
Like the kids.
I know, right? The older they get, the more we'll get of you.
Exactly.
As soon as Liam can drive, then
Yes.
things will change a lot. But if you have Tuesdays and Thursdays, we can definitely work within your schedule and meet up for
Right.
Taco Tuesdays. You could
Right.
always come to that.
Tacos Tuesdays at Margarita.
Exactly. But yeah, thank you for taking the time today. Absolutely love you so much. Fell in love with you from the second I met you and never stopped loving you. You're amazing.
Aw.
And I'm really proud of you. I think you've done an amazing job. You know, there's your dealt stuff and you get a choice, right?
Yeah.
And not to say it hasn't been hard, not to say you didn't get discouraged, not to say that there wasn't any dark times, but
Definitely.
you absolutely have found your way to normalize this life, and you're a beautiful
And,
human. And,
couldn't have done it without my team, including all of you guys. So.
oh. Well, you are so loved and supported, and so proud of the kids, and thankful for Bobby in your life.
Yes.
And we miss your mom being here full time,
I
but
think she's coming out next week.
yes,
Or next month.
okay, next month. Okay, we'll wait a little longer, but we'll hopefully have a Taco Tuesday with Joanne.
Yeah.
She's on Wish Brigade, but she doesn't live here full time. So when she's here, she comes to all the meetings and everything. Yeah, she's part of the blonde crew, the Golden Girls.
I probably
I was
met her
wondering
then.
where she
Yeah.
went. I haven't seen her
Yeah,
in a
she's friends
while.
with Donna and
Where
Geraldine.
does she live now?
Texas.
She
Okay.
lives in California with me, and she also lives in Texas
Okay.
with my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
She kind of goes back and forth.
That's like a
and-
grandma dream right there.
Yeah.
Living with
There,
both.
she has two sisters, and they both now live in Texas.
Oh,
so
okay.
Joanne's back and forth.
Maybe
Okay.
I met her. 'cause
You-
I've been
I'm
with
sure you
Brigade,
have.
Like
I'm sure you
3
have.
years now. So.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
met her.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
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 They look a lot alike.
Yeah.
She's just
I
blonde.
Blonde
She's
version
blonde.
of Amy. Yeah. Well, we love you.
Love
Yes.
you.
Thank
love
you
you.
so much for
Thanks for
sharing
having us.
and
Thank you so
opening up
much for
for
your
everything. That's not all. We'll be back next week. I think we have Heather and Dylan next week.
Yeah, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they're a couple years ago. Dylan's growing up. He's one of our kids that's growing up. It's
He's
crazy.
like a young man already.
I know.
That
So
may have been my first
Stars.
stars.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know.
Not
I'll
very
have to
long
figure it
ago,
out.
Trace. I don't think so. Anyways, but we'll be back next week with, Dylan and Mom Heather.
Yep.
All right. Well, I already said, but that's not all. But
You did.
you know I love that saying, right? So I have to incorporate it. But that's all. We'll be back next week.
That's
all right.
right.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow us on all the places you listen to podcasts. Subscribe and then follow us on Instagram, Bumbershoot Charity.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
good.
Bye.
Bye.